Hi, this is Christine. It's November 4, 2014. It's in the morning. Hope everyone's having a great day. I got on YouTube this morning. I don't even know how I ended up on this video. Oh yeah. I was looking at a cooking video because there's some cooking channels that I like to watch. And you know how on the right hand side they have like recommended videos? And there was a recommended video from this woman. She was a mom. She was a mom, and the title of her video kind of interested me. She was just going to talk about her life. That's what the title of the video was. And then when I started watching her video, there was another mom who posted something about the truth, and it was like the truth of her life. So I ended up watching that. Not all of it, but because they were like short videos, which then led me to another video and another video. It just it just kind of boomeranged, or like domino effect. And I'm now on this video. It's about food. I mean, everything started because I was watching this food recipe video, cooking video. But now I'm in the video about cancer and vegan diets and fruits and vegetables and healing your body and stuff like that. So I've gone from watching a standard recipe video over to vegan, and that's what I'm watching right now. This girl, she had a little clip in her video from a movie called like The Business of Cancer or something like that, and it has to do with how pharmaceutical companies will prescribe things, and the doctors prescribe medicines instead of maybe you're taking your own health into your hands and healing yourself naturally by the earth, which is natural fruits and vegetables and produce, things that the Lord has provided for us through nature. And the reason I ended up on this, like I said, it started with me just wanting to watch a recipe video. But yeah, these people are healing themselves of cancer, just by changing their diet radically over to vegan. So the little short clip that this girl had in her video, she put a link to the whole video, the whole interview / movie part of it. It's like 20 minutes long. So I went to it and I thought, okay, well, that little segment that she had in her video is kind of interesting, so maybe I'll watch the whole 20-minute interview. Well, in the middle of the interview, there's a pharmaceutical salesman, and he's talking about how new doctors, while they're still students, even before they've graduated, that pharmaceutical companies will start contacting them and giving them gifts. And we all know what Scripture says about people who give gifts. Their heart really isn't with you, and to be leery of them. I think it's in Proverbs. But yeah, he was saying that, because he's a pharmaceutical salesman, so he knows these things. he was saying that the pharmaceutical companies, they'll start giving you gifts and they'll start giving you medicines, and what they're wanting to do is promote that, so that when you actually, but even before these doctors have patients, so that you will, as a doctor, prescribe their medications to patients. And this guy, he was talking about how all of a sudden, like, parties will show up, extravagant dinners, like these pharmaceutical companies are giving these new doctors, or soon to be graduate doctors, giving them fancy dinners. And then he said New York Jets tickets. And then he kept going and mentioning other gifts that these pharmaceutical companies will give to these doctors, as kind of their way of saying, prescribe our medicines to your patients when you graduate and when you start getting clients and patients. So, what they're doing is investing in you in the hopes that you'll turn around and invest in them and sell their pharmaceuticals, their medications for you. And I just found that interesting, because if anybody has watched my previous video called True Love, the first words on the white stone on that necklace was engraved New York Jets, or New York Jet, I can't remember. But I mentioned even in that video that I didn't know why those words were engraved on that white stone, and then the words disappeared, and then I had true guilt, and then the words disappeared, and then I had true love, and that's what stayed on my necklace. And then the necklace got put on me. But I'm just wondering if these stages, the New York Jets is pharmaceutical Babylon, drunk on the wine of her fornication. Yeah, it's a jet, it's a whirlwind, like a hot tub thing, a whirlpool whirlwind. I mean, it stirs you up, but if you think about it, when you're drunk, you're dizzy, and you twirl around, you fall down, your balance is off kilter. People who are drunk or intoxicated behave differently than if they were sober. That's why they're called spirits. Alcohol. Because when you drink alcohol, you're actually taking in spirits, and sometimes it can make you act kind of crazy when you're drunk. And it makes you act in a way that you wouldn't act if you were sober. These, quote, spirits, because that came to me one day, actually, years ago, when I was driving past a bar. I was just driving down a road, and there was a bar on the side of the road, and I saw the word spirits for a bar, and that's when it clicked with me. It's like, oh my gosh, when people drink alcohol, they're actually drinking in spirits, and it could be demonic spirits. But I don't want to get sidetracked. If you're drunk, then you're dizzy like a whirlpool, and you're drunk from the wine of Babylon, Mystery Babylon. So I think these are the stages that maybe people go through, or maybe that I went through. I don't know. Maybe that's why the necklace. New York Jets, that was my first stage when I was drunk on the wine of Babylon. And then true guilt is when I was guilty. The Lord found me guilty of sin and whatever else. But then the necklace changed to true love. And I just found it very interesting that I started on a recipe video, ended up on this cancer as a business, cancer as an industry video, because they were talking about how they don't see people as people. They see you as dollar signs. Because there's surgery, there's doctor visits, there's medication, there's chemotherapy, there's radiation, there's all kinds of stuff, and all that stuff is money. So that's why they called it cancer as a business. But when I ended up watching this documentary, this 20-minute documentary, and that pharmaceutical man, because I had asked the Lord, why, I don't know why New York Jets showed up on that white necklace, that white stone. But then today, when that pharmaceutical guy said New York Jets tickets, and that's one of the gifts that the pharmaceutical, it could be to any team, but it just, out of all the football teams, he would say it in this video. When I was looking to find out what the meaning of that was, it's just so ironic. So yeah, the New York Jets is pharmacy. I was in the area of drunk on the wine of Babylon pharmacy. And then guilt. The Lord found me guilty and I was judged. And then he changed me over to true love. So I pray that means I'm forgiven. Anyway, I just found that kind of interesting, so I thought I'd share it. Okay, hope everyone's having a great day. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.